What if I told you the generation nobody talks about is secretly running the world? Not millennials, not Gen Z, but the quiet, emotionally detached, hyper-independent generation in between. They grew up without smartphones, without therapy culture, without participation trophies, and that shaped their psychology in ways you won't expect. This is the psychology of Gen X. Gen X refers to people born roughly between 1965 and 1980. They grew up after the cultural revolutions of the 60s and before the digital explosion of the 2000s. They're the bridge between analog and digital. They remember life before the internet, but adapted to it better than anyone expected, and that duality shaped their mindset. Gen X is often called the latchkey generation. Many grew up in homes where both parents worked. They came home to empty houses. They made their own snacks. They solved their own problems. No constant supervisión. No emotional check-ins. Psychologically, this created extreme independence, emotional self-reliance, high adaptability, but also emotional suppression. They learned early, handle it yourself, and that belief stayed with them for life. Gen X isn't cold. They're controlled. They grew up in a time where emotions weren't openly discussed. Mental health wasn't normalized. Vulnerability wasn't encouraged. So instead of expressing pain, they internalized it, but not easily impressed. Gen X had a unique advantage. They experienced boredom. No TikTok, no Instagram, no instant dopamine. They built patience. When technology arrived, they didn't grow up addicted to it. They adapted to it strategically. This is why many Gen X leaders understand both traditional business and modern tech culture. They know how to survive without it, which makes them powerful with it. In relationships, Gen X values loyalty